going on, family? It's been a little minute.
Yeah, definitely been a little while. About 2, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be back in the swing of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid we should be back bike. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have no
Mhm.
more interruptions like that, hopefully. Knock on
Yeah,
wood.
yeah. I say definitely, hopefully, you know how life.
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
One thing you can't do that with. Life going life, man.
life going life.
Yeah.
Yeah, note to self, man. A merch shirt, man.
Life going life.
Life going life. But definitely coming back on a headline worthy podcast. You know what I'm
Yeah, a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
saying? Yeah. So a few weeks we've been gone. It seems like it's crazy because when you in the swing of things, everything is like smooth or low key. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
And then we take the sabbatical, and it's just like the floodgates open.
Hello, boy. It's free, y'all. Up.
But so I was gonna start off with the little baby thing situation, but I feel like it's only right that we start off with the young Dolph situation.
Okay.
Um,
R.I.P. Young Dolph.
yeah, I'm quite sure everybody knows by now that last week, or has it been 2 weeks now? Probably about coming up on 2 weeks where young Dolph was tragically murdered in his hometown of Memphis, and inside of a cookie shop. Um, Now, details from this story have been spinning all over the place. So, what I tend to do, we always talk about all the things that we hear, but how I really do, I think you do it too, is like based off what the news confirms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so the news has confirmed, at least a few days ago, that the car that was seen in the surveillance video, the white car,
hmm
was recovered from a trap house. Um, Also, I think the news had confirmed either I think it was yesterday or earlier today that two people have been arrested as suspects. Not saying that they guilty or anything like that, but just suspects, people of interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, Now, I will bring this up because this is a very interesting video that I did see on TikTok, and somebody was like playing the surveillance footage of like the two people running up and shooting,
hmm
and then somebody had like went to like one of the little music videos from like one of the rappers in that area, and they were outside that house that the white car was confiscated from, and it looks like they have on, if not the same outfits, it's very similar.
Yeah. Okay. I seen some of that stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they went to like even like saying like one of the shooters had like a unique stance, and they were saying the boy, one of the dudes they think did it, had the same unique stance. Like the internet detectives, man.
Yeah.
They detective. Him.
Facts. And very, very interesting. So before I get your opinion on this. Well, I'm gonna get your opinion now, but the before you like talk about this in whole, I have to ask this question first, right? If you're
Okay.
going out to do a crime and you got some things about you that's unorthodox, you know what I mean?
hmm
Like you stand a certain way, or you might walk with a limp or some shit like that. When you have to like change up a little bit to do something that, like, as far as like to kill somebody. I'm not saying cuz it's guilty, by the way, but
Right. Yeah, you should. You should. You should. But like that be the problem with like a lot of criminals. They don't fully think stuff through. And it's hard to like fully think stuff through like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's so much stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, if it's like certain stuff like that, you should try to do your best. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to saying like criminals like where throw the people off there wear bigger or smaller shoes. You know what I'm saying? We're leaving footprints and stuff like that, red herrings and
Right.
stuff like that. So you should definitely try to think about stuff like that and cover because you want to cover all bases because you don't want to go to jail or you know what I'm saying be identified and have retaliation brought upon you. So
Right. Yeah. And that Lulu, I feel like you just have to be like super meticulous because, like you said, I wasn't even thinking about the retaliation part, so that's a good add on. But like you said, you're facing literally life in jail.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like if that ain't worth you thinking about every little detail,
yeah.
then you probably just didn't fully care all the way to begin with.
Yeah, a lot of these criminals, no disrespect, be just young and dumb motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, they can't just. We're past that era now, where you can just throw a mask on and be good.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm
Technology is a motherfucker.
saying? Yeah. So other than that, how do you feel about this young Dolph situation?
Man, it's sad, man. It's sad. Young Dolph was like one of the rappers I really liked, and granted, I wasn't like too into him personally, like how I am with most of my like kind of like favorite artists.
Mm-hmm.
So like you know what I'm saying how we talked about him, you hearing the outpour like positive things and family man stuff
Love it.
he's been doing low key. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
like sucks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Losing like good pillars in the community while he might not have been perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With the gang and all that stuff, whatever he did, whatever he rapped about, whether it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? But still, that's you know what I'm saying. And just to him, I think they said it was that day was supposed to be passing out turkeys. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
stuff like that sucks. You know?
Yeah. Definitely sucks. I didn't hear about the turkey plot, but yeah, it's we did talk about this the other day. It's so dope to see like how the tides are changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Normally when people get killed or pass on, it's like you bring up like so much of the negative about the person. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Especially like these rappers. You know what I mean?
yep,
But it's so cool to see like finally niggas is saying like all this positive stuff. And to his credit, because you gotta with the negative stigma on you about like the what you rap about and things like that, you the balance of positivity has to be overwhelming for a majority of people to bring that up. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah,
So
I haven't really seen too much negative stuff about him. Especially somebody who's like entrenched in the culture. Of course, like you might hear like from white reporters saying this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
I haven't even really heard that. But I'm just saying, like, yeah,
right,
yeah,
yeah. So man, shout out to him. Prayers go out to the family. Released a statement yesterday, I think it was, and I just couldn't imagine going through like a time like that. And it's like, some of the things in life that is inevitable, but you just really don't think about. Like, we all know death is inevitable,
right,
but you really just, day to day, you really just not thinking about it. I mean, you probably think about it, but you ain't, all right, this gonna be my last day today. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right,
Or somebody that's close to you, like a best friend or your family member, like, all right, this gonna be
yeah,
such and such last day today. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, um, yeah, just totally sad situation. I know we was talking about, I think it was yesterday, how Yo Gotti had pushed his album back, and a lot of people was thinking because he had disses on there,
yeah.
and he wanted to probably like re-record some of the songs and take them out.
Oh yeah, definitely a smart idea. You know, so I know they didn't really care for each other, but you know, so you want to protect yourself. Like you know how the internet detectives are. The first person they tried to put it on was Yo Gotti. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People got to be more responsible with that shit, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
you don't know, you don't know. Don't be, you know what I'm saying stuff like that because
Because of
the
stuff
streets
happened in the
talk and stuff.
past.
All right, stuff talking. You don't want no ill will to come against somebody who's innocent. Let the detectives and you know what I'm saying the department do their job. Hopefully they get the right person for it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to help out, you can help out, but don't put nobody name to it. You know what I'm saying? You want to give tips, to the department if you actually know some shit. Do that. Don't be just on social media doing that shit. I see like a lot of people saying that shit. That shit like crazy. And this shit dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, definitely dangerous. Um, and then there was the whole thing with the Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
They had to take him off the concert that was in Memphis and all of that, the Millennium Tour,
Yeah.
and another city close to it because of his ongoing back and forth with them, Young Dolph and Key Glock.
Yeah,
And
people better
then,
be safe, man. Memphis, one of them cities, man. Like how niggas look at Chirac and Jacksonville, Florida. Memphis is one of them cities, man.
as you can see, like aside from the two suspects being arrested, there's been about three murders. They think are retaliation murders.
Hmm.
I said murders, retaliation murders. I know you were saying something about the comedian who was
Yeah, it
making.
was a well-known comedian. Yeah, made like a couple like um distasteful comments or commentary about the whole Dolph situation, and he was murdered. And people think that was a retaliation of talking slick on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. So clearly, you know, whoever his people's is, they're having none of this negative like backlash on Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like you
Um,
said, you speak to how much people loved him. Like people don't play about shit like that. There's certain people who don't play about shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So now this is normally I don't do stuff like this because this it tends to not really be in my personality to kind of like stir up a little drama. But I seen this comment on one of the posts on Twitter, like when a young Dolph was like first murdered or whatever.
Okay.
Well, not first murder, but after a couple of the retaliation murders happened or whatever. And again, we don't know who's doing what out here, so this is pure speculation. But we know we're just assuming that this was his people's gonna get back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how do you feel about like this all of this stuff happening within a week or two period? And then the comment I seen was saying it was actually like five or six people doing this. They were tagging Little Dirk in the comments and saying, "This is how you slide for somebody that got killed." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what I was gonna say when I was just talking. I was about to say like people he got to think smart. Like you know what I'm saying. Dirk probably he can't do so much. Like he has ongoing battles with his legal stuff. He already is a hot person,
Mm-hmm.
already a multi-million-dollar rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's the I ain't saying you got to do it, but if anybody got to do it, it got to be the lower people in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All
They
right.
got, but it's like that's why I say that's why you know what I'm saying we're gonna talk about later on. Like that stuff don't travel. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably don't have the resources to travel. That's why like we say get away from the hood, stay away from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably hard for them to touch them because them niggas in a whole different state. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 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 And because they're down south and shit.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? They in the Midwest, down south. So you got to know where to find them. So like, who knows? Them niggas probably got no connections to niggas down in what Louisiana. If that's where they
Yeah.
band held at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not to mention, cuz who did it? He's been popping up any and everywhere. He
Right.
in DC, nigga been in DC. You know what I'm
You
saying?
never know where these motherfuckers at. So it's
Right.
like that's man, that should sound good, but it'd be a whole bunch of people who not even street niggas telling you what you should do and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So with that being said, get that one out the way first. We can slide into the rest of the entertainment artists because we got quite a few to talk about. Um, this is one I really want to talk about. I like this one here.
Okay.
Lil Baby, man. Took Saweetie on 100K shopping spree. Rumors are that they're dating. I know you said beforehand while we were pre podcasting that both parties denied any relationships, which makes me think even more that there is. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah, that means nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like Saweetie, who is the ex of Quavo from the Migos, and you documented that they had
Tension.
tension. Um, and two ways to really get under a nigga's skin is one, his money, two, his girl. And
Hmm.
looks like that's what we have a case of here. What do you think about this?
I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it wasn't just the whole, you know what I'm saying, she was just with Quavo not so long ago, I wouldn't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Right.
like Sweetie is bad, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hate on Lil Baby,
All right.
but it's just like I don't. It's like that's just dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of shit like they seem like they chill down, even though it might be still be tension. They chill, but like that's like kind of throwing gas on a little flame. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Like you said, all this shit need is a fan to chirp, hype the shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Or he might already be mad. You know what I'm saying?
All
And
right.
then when they see each other at a award show, because they label mates, you never know when they see each other. It
Right.
can very well happen. And then you know what I'm saying, we got some more possibly dumb shit happening. You know what I'm saying? More laughs, losses, some shit like that from the entourages getting into it or them getting into it. It's just kind of corny. And then the second part of it, which we don't believe that they're not talking. Like, why would you randomly just take her on 100K shopping spree? You know what I'm saying?
100K cut night. Ooh, that's six figures, brother.
Yeah, that is.
Um, she, Sweetie, now don't get me wrong, Sweetie is bad. She is bizarre. But you're not just 100K out the window. You're not just doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there is some agenda behind 100K. Some big agenda, I might
Right.
add. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like to me, I would err on the side of like he is trying to ruffle some feathers, and even as like regular guys, like the old heads taught us, at least instilled in us, to like always when it came to females, always tried to make them offers that they couldn't refuse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whether it
That's
was
definitely
like,
an offer.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So whether it's like, offer to pay to take her to the movies and then throw in dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you just want to sway the odds in your favor and whatnot. So then he has an abundance of resources. This is probably one of those situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Slim, I got 100K for you. Fuck with me. You know what I mean? And these super bad chicks be super high maintenance. So who's gonna turn that down? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, do you expect better from her though? Because she should know better, right?
I would say a little bit. I can see if she was like a regular chick,
Mm-hmm.
but she got money herself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, I guess it all. I'm thinking it all kind of weighs in how her and Quavo ended. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Maybe she just really
right.
don't give a fuck about that nigga no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. That's me thinking back to me just put women on the pedestal and shit. Be thinking like back in the day, I used to think women would have more integrity than that. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's a new age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't 100K.
Yeah, yeah,
I never gotta buy a female out of her integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So then you also were saying like Lil Baby's partner, Gunna, rumors of him dating
Chloe Bailey, I think her name.
the very voluptuous Chloe Bailey.
Yeah, they were spotted at a Knicks game, I think, courtside. And yeah,
Oh,
so
they was at
those
a
rumors. I
it
think
was
yeah.
at it was at a
Oh,
Knicks
Hawks
game too.
game. It
Yeah, I'm
was a
about to say
Hawks game.
I'm
Hawks
up
game.
the
My
Hawks.
bad. My
Yeah, I'm
bad.
about to say that. Yeah, that's 2 games. Them floor side don't sound expensive. They dating.
Yeah, so yeah, Hawks game. My bad. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that started the rumors swirling.
Hey, did you like nah? I've seen celebrities at Hawks games before, right? But they had like the little setup though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
like a little living room or
saying?
something. Extra comfortable, huh?
Yeah, like because we especially in the playoffs, we was watching some Hawks game now, and we was seeing the Chris Tuckers and Jermaine Dupri's and all that, but them niggas
Mm-hmm.
had like the little recliners, the little kitchen table, dining table, or some shit like
Yeah, I
that.
was like, wondering, is this the pick from the game? Like this shit like a motherfucking TV show set or some shit. Like, them niggas had niggas waiting on their hand or foot.
No, well, definitely had the butlers on deck,
Yeah,
definitely.
they wasn't eating the nachos or the glizzies or nothing like
Nah, fuck no,
that.
fuck no. But what you think? Dating, not dating?
I think they did. You know what I'm saying? Like just like I said off his little interview, he tried to play it off. No, you know what I'm saying? Just the vibe and we working together, working in music together, but you can see a lot more of us and shit. Okay, buddy. But
Mm-hmm.
that'd be a good pick for him though. Like she is bad, like you mentioned, voluptuous. She is bad.
Mm-hmm. That booty so big, Lord have mercy.
And as far as I know, she's like something different. Like I don't know if anybody else had her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because she's rather young, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like some of them might be since she probably been low key in the industry under Beyonce, might have been dating somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, okay,
Another like
okay,
little teenage star herself or some shit.
okay. I understand. Because she does come from what, Disney,
Yeah, something. Yeah, I
something
think.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to both of them, man. The thing about being an industry artist is you definitely got the double life lie that you can always, yeah, we just build the chemistry, working on you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the whole time they just dating and I guess until they get comfortable enough to be public and shit, you know
Right,
what
they
I'm
probably
saying?
just chilling and stuff, like how, what I'm saying, courting and all that, what I'm saying, trying to see what it is before niggas actually want to put a label on it. But what I'm saying? So instead of explaining that to the media, yeah, we just friends.
Yeah. I mean, cause some niggas ain't gonna believe that shit anyway.
Yeah.
Like I pop if I pop out with any of my female friends, people gonna think we dating. Never mind like most of them being in relationships already.
Right.
you
Because like
know?
niggas just don't like believe in that
Right.
platonic friends. That's why I was gonna ask you about that too, like, because he said, what I'm saying, we just a vibe. I was like, would you do that a lot? You know what I'm saying? Just chilling with platonic friends and stuff like that.
Uh yeah. Yeah. The thing with that is like, but then again, they got money. So I was about to say that, courtside like that kind of setup. That's just like, you know, like I'm not. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd take it like my platonic friend to like Roof Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And unless I just super had it like that. So that's why I said they got money. So maybe
Right, right.
it's an outside chance that maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, that's why I was trying to put myself in their mind, like when I was talking about the 100K.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm pretty sure she, what I'm saying, that ain't nothing to them for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably wouldn't get them to move for 100K for something of like a job or some shit like that. They gonna want M's, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So I'm like, she got 100K, like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing to her. Like, she probably spend that like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Going
right.
shopping and all that shit. I didn't see her shopping and shit, run up a check at some sneaker stores and shit, just off regular Nikes. So I can imagine like some high end couture, she can run that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now that situation is different because I now I'm for sure positive, even if I had millions, I wouldn't just give one of my platonic female friends 100K
Mm-hmm.
without like some type of agenda with it.
Yeah, me too. Like me too. It's not like I said. Something ain't about the money. If I'm well off, it's just about the principles and morals and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to send off a thing like you think you about to just be milking me and whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
wouldn't mind showering you with gifts, but like it got to be me wanting to shower you because you're worth it, not just because you. Oh, I'm sweetie, I'm pretty, I deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
right. 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 Nah, because like you said about the Kim K, which we're gonna get to in a little bit, is now Sweetie is bad, but it's plenty of Jones that's out here, especially like if you just got a thing about industry women, there's plenty of industry women out here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like we ain't gonna talk about. We ain't got no topics on her, but like I was telling you the other day, like how I be liking Lotto and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like even though I would be against like this, because I'm against like this whole city girl movement and shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, these bitches is kind of bad. You know what I'm saying?
You against it in what way? My bad. Mini
Uh,
subject.
uh, just the messages they try to spread.
Okay.
You know, like the whole. Oh, I know you be on TikTok heavy, so I know you've been saying like the now they little other little song trending, the little how you pimp a nigga.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
take his money, make you think you love you, then you dip on niggas and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
because they got like it's funny because it's like I haven't listened to a City Girls album, right?
Right.
But so much of their stuff is like viral on TikTok and social media. It's like I don't pretty much think I heard the album now.
Yeah.
And outside of like the hit, because the hits be like them just acting up, talk about twerking and shit like that. But them other songs, they stay trying to like they stay having bitches thinking they just setting niggas up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that shit.
It should be like wow though, because like they say that shit, and then like what's her name, JT, just be getting just abused by a little fucking little Uzi and shit.
I get shit like that.
She just he just be treating her like shit. So like, what the fuck is all that city girl shit? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to little
Mm-hmm.
Uzi and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah, that shit I can see. Yeah, I don't like that. But I mean, I'm all for like you know what I'm saying, women having their fun. But like, the one of the bitches I would want to fucking date and marry, wife up and shit.
Facts. Yeah. Just a couple of little rendezvous, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So going from these rappers to a more OG rapper who been making headlines seems like the back half of this whole year. Will Smith is back in the headlines, and obviously we've been going through a lot with the whole Jada Smith saying one thing one day, another thing another day, just saying a lot of things. And I guess Will Smith was doing an interview, and one of the hot takes from the interview was that he said that he was at one point he was having sex so much that he developed a negative reaction to it. So every time he had an orgasm, he would throw up.
that's
Um,
fucking crazy. That's a lot of fucking box.
yeah. So I guess this was basically the rebuttal, or explaining his side of the story to when Jada was saying like it's hard to maintain that kind of that sex life.
Yeah.
Now, if they was having sex like how he's saying, now I understand. You know
Right.
what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, um, I know it now. I know we're tired of them. I'm tired of them. I know you are. But isn't this kind of weird? It's kind of creepy, right? Like,
Yeah. And it makes you think too about the whole, you know, the ongoing rumors they've been swingers or open relationship shit.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's definitely weird. Like I said, they just indulge so much. They tell so much about their goddamn relationship.
Yeah, it's really just like at this point, it's like, why?
Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why? Just keep this shit to yourself. Well,
Yeah, like,
I don't know. Maybe they got an audience who want to hear it and shit. The little red table talks and all that bullshit.
yeah, and Will does have a movie out right now. It's King Richard.
Yeah. What they said is pretty good. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
keep telling me to check it out. I might check it out.
I definitely might check it out as well. Um, but definitely,
TMI.
yeah, definitely too much information, bro. Jeez Louise, man. Um, now I'm just thinking like, what else? What else could they possibly come out with? Like,
Right.
what stone hasn't been unturned? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm quite
It's
sure
scary
we'll.
to even try to think down that road.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm quite sure we'll be. We'll definitely be hearing from them. Man, this is just
Was like end of November, probably mid December.
Yeah,
Over
get mid
under.
December.
Over under.
I want to lean more towards like I want to lean more towards like Christmas and shit. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over and shit.
Okay, I'm gonna say December 15th.
All right, so that's the 15th is the spread. That's the spread right there. All right, so what's that? That's 3 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 3 weeks though. That's a little iffy. That's a lot of time, man.
So what? What should I? Because like,
I might drop down to the 15. Man. I might be with you because
yeah, these motherfuckers, boy,
that's too much time for Jada, man.
little head gonna explode, man. I can't
Yeah.
get it off.
All right. All right. I gotta say something. Shit.
Boy,
Yeah.
but
All
you
right.
might be spot on with that Christmas joke. I can see it having a Tupac Christmas tribute or some shit.
Tupac Christmas tribute.
You know,
Yeah.
he used
Shout
to give
out.
the best gifts.
Yeah, right. Shout out Tupac, man. Tupac was trending on Twitter that day too, man.
Okay, what he's trying for?
Uh, what's this 2021? 19 years ago today, 2002, he dropped his sixth, which sounds crazy to say. His sixth, how you say it? What's the name of the album when the person died? Posthumous or
It's something like that. Yeah, I don't even want to try.
yeah, so he dropped his sixth one, which when you die, niggas normally don't have
Yeah, that's a
oh,
lot of shit.
over one. And that wasn't even his last album, which is he has just as many albums dead as he did alive, which is scary to think like what kind of workhorse he was.
Dropping double disc and all that shit.
Yeah, and and that fits in right into what we so Better Days, which was ironically a double disc album, which featured like some of his more I would say his remember before he got to Death Row, he was more so on the positivity and the uplifting type of ordeal.
Right.
Yeah, with this album was more so I guess it was kind of half and half because it did have some Death Row blends to it too. But yeah, it dropped today in 2002. So he was trending because people was debating on what his best album was. Um to me, I would say like it would have been All Eyes on Me, but according to that poll and a lot of the comments, the Machiavelli album was everybody's favorite, which was his first whatever
Yeah.
album.
That's the joint with like Hail Mary and all that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Um, Definitely a classic album. I really
Uh-huh.
feel like that's one of them joints. You just if somebody picked that, you just can't go wrong. That's it.
Right.
Too many vibes on that joint.
But I'm pretty sure Better Days has that one song that I like. I can't think it was like one of the singles. And I don't know for some reason, like it sounds different back in the day versus me trying to go listen to it now. Like I don't know, it used to hit harder back in the day for me or something.
What was it?
I can't think of the name. Let me see if I look at the album, I can. It was a single off that jump.
Okay. Only single I can remember is the joint with Thug's Mansion.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. So
Ain't no ways I'd rather be that jump.
yeah.
Yeah,
So Tidbit is it's two different versions.
that's probably what it was. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a album version and then there's a commercial version. The one you just sung was the album version with Anthony Hamilton.
That's
And
probably what it was. I remember recording that shit on the radio. That's the one I used to like.
the radio version.
Probably so. Yep.
Yeah, and the radio version feature Nas.
Yeah, that probably sound okay. Thank
Yeah.
you, young. I'm gonna have to go look at that. Look into that.
Yeah. So when you look it up, make sure you type the Nas in or something, and you should be good to
Nas
go.
radio. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Type
because
of key search.
because Nas actually has a version because he dropped the album I think that same year. He had a version on his album, and it was his song just featuring Tupac, and it was the other way around for Tupac and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was trending. Nice to see my man still trending, man. As the years go on, A lot of legacies tend to fade and stuff like that. But super influential, man. And ironically, I guess with Will Smith and Jada, he symbolically is the third wheel. No pun
Yeah,
intended. You know what I'm
the third wheel.
saying? All right. So from these artists to more artists, you know what I'm saying? Man, artists. We got what do you want to do? Summer Walker or Kanye? Let's do Kanye, man.
All right.
Let's do Kanye. Kanye West, Kim Kardashian have been separated for a little while now. Lately the reports have broken that Kim Kardashian is dating comedian Pete Davidson. People best know him. He's on Saturday Night Live. Hilarious character, bro. Um, didn't quite think he could pull Kim K though.
Yeah, he's another one like got like a sneaky, nice little lineup. Yeah, Ariana Grande and all that.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say is chalk one up for the funny guys, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, you're super funny, man. You could score you some hot women if that's what your ordeal is.
hot women.
Hot women. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Uh,
man.
Kanye West has came out and said that God is gonna bring him and Kim K back together.
Hmm.
Not ready
Won't he
for
do it?
Yeah, not ready for this to be finalized. I'm not even sure what the breakup was about.
Right.
Um, they've been broken up for a while, but she has been supportive. She remember when he was doing the concerts.
Yeah.
She was a part of the concerts.
She still wear Yeezys.
Yeah, still wearing Yeezys. Just, just, I guess, what you being separated, but still living by those vows that you take when you get married. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, shout out to her on that because I mean, we've seen her flake for less. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, what you feel about this triangle, man?
It's like you said earlier. It's just weird, bro. Like people, like I don't know how good friends they are. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? How you know how it does when new relationship happen like this, and the pictures get to circulating that you know what I'm saying that Pete was around Kanye before, like you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're acquaintances, associates, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now he's dating his ex, and they haven't really officially moved on.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. It's just like it's just oh man, it's just so many women out there. You know what I'm saying? That should just be weird. Like niggas probably been plotting the whole time or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yeah. Unless he's just dating just to be having a little fun or something. It's no big intention behind it.
Hmm.
But even still, like you said, you brought up the whole picture ordeal. Like all three of them took a picture together.
Yeah, maybe I got too much integrity and shit. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking the more and more we see it, I'm thinking just like once you become like some type of celebrity, it really just like it can't be no rules. Like it just ain't no rules.
Yeah,
You know what
because
I'm
I guess
saying?
it's like kill or be killed or some shit.
Right, right,
And
man.
niggas probably living or some shit.
Yeah.
Niggas probably try to live right with me. Oh shit, nigga, fuck my bitch, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. And, go get like you said, kill or be killed. Get them before they get me type shit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I really. Well, first and foremost, I really do hope that they get back together and shit. You know what I
Oh, you
mean?
do?
Yeah, Kanye and Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, they invested so much, bro. You might as well just try to
Yeah.
work it out.
I ain't saying I don't. Hope they don't. I don't know. I just ain't really think about it. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I would say for the kids and shit. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah,
Keep the family together.
you got the kids. He done did all his business moves. Like, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, they don't want to because Kanye West is. I know Kim K. Kim K is getting like up there in age, but she's still younger. I think you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And Kanye West is what 50s or something. maybe 40s.
See.
Yeah, but you don't want to keep. I get it, you're rich, but you don't want to keep starting over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why not just hang on to it as much as you can? Much as
44.
44. Okay, good
She
age.
41.
Okay, well she's older than I thought. So you don't want to keep, keep just starting over. So why not? Especially since like if she was done, she wouldn't fuck with you at all. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like you said, she's still wearing the shoes, supporting the brand. Obviously, it's making money, so that's probably a nice incentive. She's still being a part of the concerts as characters and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how things work out. I hope it works out. I'm always a person that hopes things works out for the better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless I'm trolling, then you know, yeah. But yeah. So from that to, I think this will wrap up our artist industry talk. Summer Walker is reportedly back with her ex. Um, they have matching tattoos, which is initially, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
they have matching face tattoos. I guess when you're an artist, it doesn't really matter. It's not like you're going to be going on job interviews or something like that, and you can do makeup and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But this comes as news after she's, fairly out of a relationship with London on the track. Well, I guess it has been a while since they were together anyway. But the guy has come out and said that he's always been around these last 7 years, and she's back home where she belongs.
The real ones know. Yeah.
um,
Little Boosie try to throw some gas on her. Oh, she always been cheating.
yeah, I seen that. Yeah, like, just keep. What he said? What he tell London? He told London something though, some shit like, now bro, just do you. You know what I'm
Right, yeah,
saying?
you
Yeah,
won.
yeah. Um, well, how you feel about this? Because it's like for me, it's like we talk about this situation a lot too, and it's like it kind of gives me that person you told me not to worry about vibes.
Right. I had to worry about him. I should have worried about him.
Like, what? How you feel?
Ah, like, like you already know, bro. Like, females always got them options and shit like that, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's like messed up if he was always around and she playing victim, like he was just the one treating doing her dirty, and then you know what I'm saying. She been with that nigga the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Low key and
yeah.
shit. Or who knows how the shit work? Maybe if he fucked up, maybe London fucked up, and she ran back to that nigga or some shit. I don't know.
Which females tend to do. Well, what I also see that females tend to do is like by me having like a few female friends, and I'm like on the inside of like a lot of their relationships.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what I tend to see they do is like they'll go into a new relationship with the safety blanket of the old relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're going into something new, but they haven't completely cut off the old thing yet. They might not be together, but there's still like some form of communication. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It ain't over.
Yeah. And then it's almost like training wheels and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when things seem kind of sturdy and you can handle it, it's like, all right, let me take these off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you said, it could have been a situation where it was seeming unsure or it wasn't going to work out. Like, let me go back and talk to this nigga. Or London just never made her feel like secure to let go of the other nigga.
Yeah.
So he was just always there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not. It sounds like it's just. Well, it's not fun dating in our regular world either. But it just sounds even worse when you're a celebrity, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got tons of options and shit when you know what I'm saying, you famous, you pop and got money and shit. You know,
Yeah.
so you gotta worry about people's intentions and shit like that. That add like another layer to this shit on a whole
Mm,
level. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So how old is Summer Walker's baby?
I don't know.
Yeah. Has it been that long? It hasn't been that long, right?
Nah, I ain't think it's been that long.
Yeah. Um
Maybe probably a couple months.
right. And she's already like back with the ex or it's crazy how like the dynamics of the family work out, ain't it?
Yeah,
Like it's such a rarity for somebody to be in a relationship, have a baby, and then come out of the baby process still together. You know what I mean?
yeah. That shit be throwing a monkey wrench and shit.
Yeah. And it's like I be wondering like what the fuck be happening. Like not even like the baby the the baby even being there yet. It already be like over when
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So um
maybe it could be the whole pressure bust pipes thing, man.
yeah, that's true. That's true too.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? How shit work out till you actually go through some shit with somebody.
Yeah, that's true too. Like the relationship be like a cold luxury the whole time, but then you throw something like that, it turns.
Yeah,
So yeah, just hope it works out. Like whatever she got to do to be happy. Hopefully it just doesn't involve like jumping from dude to dude and playing with niggas' feelings and shit like that.
yeah.
You know. Um Hopefully London. I mean, he's gonna do him, I guess.
Back to the thotties.
Yeah, that's females be chastising niggas for like fucking with hoes and shit, but that be like where niggas be can be they most comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
at least a chick like that gonna be real with you and tell you straight up. You know, I mess with this dude, I mess with that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It ain't you ain't gotta be like you done dated somebody. We done seen niggas date a female for like 3, 4, 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And then turn out she cheating the whole time and shit.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is the point of being in a relationship? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's go back to the conversation. I think we had it offline.
About what?
Just about just like just relationships and shit. Like,
Yeah,
what would be the point of the shit? Like, I
yeah,
mean, some shit. I mean, like, granted, nothing's forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know, man.
yeah. Just at the end of the day, everybody just do y'all. Like,
Right.
stop trying to get married.
Try to
Stop trying.
force it. So I'm trying to live up to societal standards.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas be, I don't say niggas, but females probably definitely be like worried about the label and shit. They don't want to be looked seen as a hoe and all of that shit. So
Right.
to get
Whether
some, they want you to do that to get the cookie and all that.
yeah, or just being a whole low key,
Yeah.
trying to be super discreet about it and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that wraps up our artist industry talk. So I guess before we take it to the sports and those topics, we could touch on the Cal Rittenhouse situation. Got it. Took the guns, crossed state lines, killed protesters, claimed self defense. I guess by the court of law, it was self defense because he beat the charges. And one of the most unorthodox court cases of, I'm not gonna say of all time, but of recent memory. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
From just different types of shenanigans, like the judge reading the dessert magazine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, the judge making insults to the defense, the prosecutor, the defense attorney. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like defending the the person that's on trial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Letting the person that's on trial pick names out of a hat, which juror was going to be like, deliberating on the verdict and stuff like that. Just all types of stuff that you don't normally see
Just foolery.
in the court case. And somebody on Twitter said that we need to get used to seeing a lot more of these type of court cases because they're gonna be paying us back for all them Black Lives Matter protests we did.
Mm.
And what do you feel about this situation?
Yeah, the situation just it's sad, but it's not surprising. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how you can break so many laws and don't get held accountable for none of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because color your skin and shit. That shit is just like, it shit just don't make sense, bro. Like, this nigga went across state lines. Nigga's a fucking minor shooting people. I fucking self defense, and you put yourself in some place you shouldn't have been at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, who knows if that nigga was like antagonizing niggas? Niggas ain't just come up to him and wanted to fight him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's just crazy. I forgot to mention when we was talking about unorthodox things, the fake crime,
Yeah,
which
it's
which
fucking wild, ugly
which went
nigga.
which went viral. Um, yeah, we don't have to talk about this for a long time. It seemed like we were making good strides and gaining traction, but I'm not gonna say this killed the momentum or anything like that. But if another case or two like this, and it'll be all for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I will. Not to talk about anything, but I will bring up like the Ahmaud Aubrey situation.
Right, I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and all the people in his case got found guilty. The guy that was killed by going on was it a morning jog? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at
Them
least,
nasty motherfuckers, man. Hearing like little excerpts of them from that shit just, I'm glad them niggas throw their ass under jail.
yeah, yeah. So definitely, at least getting justices here and there sometimes. You know what I mean? So, I guess we could slide to the sports now, and since we already talk about a serious subject, let's go ahead and get the LeBron thing out the way. LeBron, who had just returned from a 1-game suspension for viciously damaging Isaiah Stewart from the Detroit Pistons, and which led to him needing, I think, was it 11, 12 stitches or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 to 12 stitches. And, you know, was super let off the hook with a 1-game suspension. And
Mm-mm-mm.
we talk about people that's above the law, and this guy LeBron,
Go ahead.
King,
Like,
King James.
you y'all putting a lot on it right now, brother.
King James. I'm trying to do my Chris Broussard impression. LeBron James. Got off the hook, man. But gotta get the jokes off. More serious matter. In town against the Indiana Pacers, and apparently you was telling me um that one of the fans had heard without the insult that they hope Bronny James died in a car accident. LeBron immediately became infuriated. There's videos because that I think that went viral as well of him grabbing the ref and then pointing to those two fans, and the fans being ejected. Um, no place like this, no place for this in basketball. Um, the black athletes are they're insulted like in these. I don't think Indiana's a racist town, but everywhere it has racism. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just fucking acting up as white people, bro. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck wrong with white people, bro. Like, no
right.
disrespect to like the good white people, but like some of y'all, like the bad y'all, are like really, really like terrible, like entitled. Like, why would you say some shit like this? This nigga ain't doing nothing but playing basketball. Like, why do you take it there? Like, you have no trash talk skills.
Yeah, it's literally nothing. It's first and foremost, it's not like the Pacers are good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can see if the Pacers, well, I can't even. If the Pacers is good, it still doesn't warrant you saying his son died in the car accident, especially with
yeah,
all these situations. The basketball college player that died, Terrence Clark, that died in a car accident.
right.
Henry Ruggs just killing somebody from a car accident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, you probably like I don't know, like it's very possible that LeBron could have thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Terrence Clark got drafted. You know what I'm saying? NBA close to him, he's like, damn, somebody just lost their son. Like, what if that happened to my son? And then you say that
Right.
shit, like, come on, bro.
Right. Exactly. Quite sure they're gonna receive a ban,
They
lifetime.
should. They
Yeah,
should.
lifetime ban. I think we had this talk before though. I'm not sure how they hold up on lifetime bans. That's a 15 to 16,000 people you letting in every
Right.
game. How do you
Yeah, and the person changed their look, throwing a hat or some shit like glasses, like you won't
spe-
fucking know.
especially
Unless, well, yeah, when yeah, there's no way. I mean, it's always ways around it. I'm about to say, unless you got like some not soft band, but like you block their name, so like whenever they try to buy something with credit card or some shit like that, then they ban some. But like they get tickets as gifts or whatever, pay cash or whatever. Shit
right
you can do.
friends can buy the tickets.
Yeah, they can
Um
buy them off Groupon or whatever.
yeah, StubHub.
Yeah,
Especially for the female, like you said, change the look up, throw a wig on, makeup.
dye
Um
your hair.
yeah, just I'm really interested. And I'm not going to get myself banned to see how it works, but really interested to see how that really plays out.
Yeah,
Um,
but just don't do nothing stupid, and they catch your ass while you bad. They probably do
yeah,
you some bad shit, but like,
yeah. Then it's going to be yeah. Couldn't agree more. So um, hopefully that type of stuff will never be over and done with. But hopefully the NBA super starts to crack down. You know what I'm saying
mm-hmm.
on this type of stuff. Um, the Lakers, they don't play tonight. Okay.
Oh, that's what I was about to say too. They do play the Pistons coming up very very soon.
I think Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ain't gonna be
So
nothing happen though. It's you know what I'm saying.
Isaiah redemption time. You know what I'm saying?
So Isaiah can definitely apologize to LeBron for getting hit in the face, for having his face being near the king.
Apologize to him for not hitting that nigga back. That's what you know what I'm saying. But
But yeah, man. Hopefully everything should go smooth without a hitch, man.
yeah, I guarantee probably almost any amount of money LeBron's reached out to that guy by now.
Yeah, he tried. Yeah, I heard. Well, at least I know he tried to.
Mm-hmm.
I like I think Skip and them talked about like the very next day or some shit like that. He tried to get his number and all that shit.
Okay, and yeah, I'm quite sure by now he's at least interacted with Cuz. No, and if not, then Bron, we'll see you on Sunday, man. You know what I'm
just throw your shit up, cuz. Fucking jump off. Just add them
saying?
two in the middle.
Uh-huh. So from that to a very, interesting situation going on, man. One of the kings of Maryland, man. The tarantula.
Oh, okay. I just knew it was some active just by the inflection of your voice. I'm like, because I'm trying to remember the times. Oh, we about to get into now.
Yeah, tarantula, man, going viral, man. For Slam, I blame Slam personally. You know what I'm saying? And Slam magazine caught a picture of Kevin Durant playing basketball, and at first face value, nothing's wrong here. But then, like you like to say, the Twitter detectives quickly noticed how ashy KD's legs were. Um, this is why I blame Slam Magazine, because one of the first comments, somebody had photoshopped the picture and was like, "Hey, I fixed it," and KD leg wasn't ashy. Slam magazine could have did that and chose
Mm,
not to.
you're right.
So that's why I blame them. Why? What I want your opinion on is what's up with KD, man? No hair brushing, no lotion. What's going on with your man?
Yeah, he seems to appear to not have the best of hygiene. Man, I don't know what's going on with him. Man, he got too much money for that shit. And it was like, I didn't buy it at first. I just thought it was a cool way. Because I don't know if you ever heard him say, it was like, hey, man, it's either have a wicked jump shot or a hit cut. I'm like, nigga, you can
Right.
have both. Like,
I think he
okay.
said that. I think.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if you ever heard him say that. Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah,
said something to that tone. I'm like, okay, buddy.
yeah. It was either have a get my hair cut or have a 30-footer.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. uh, I mean, but dang, all right, brushing your hair, okay. We see niggas with these crazy hairstyles all the time, especially in the league. But damn, bro, the lotion too, like you just.
I ain't gonna hold you. But look. This is the difference. Though. This is the difference, though. I don't lotion. If I'm wearing shorts, okay, I'm definitely gonna throw some lotion on. But when I wear pants and stuff, I wear majority wear pants. Like in the winter, I don't lotion my legs. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't gonna fake because it was just funny because I was thinking like, I be in the house, you know what I'm saying, chilling,
Mm-hmm,
and ball shorts or whatever, tank tops or whatever.
mm-hmm.
So you know how we be in the party, I'm like, all right, give me 1 second, I gotta go move my car or I gotta go put the pads in my car. It was one of these days I threw some house shoes on to go do that. And I just so happened to look down, boy. My my heels was ashy as hell. So I'm trying to walk fast. I'm trying to like angle myself so nobody see my heels. But yeah, but hey,
Yeah.
you ain't alone, Katie. I admit it too, brother. I'm living foul with the lotion on the legs.
Okay, so let me ask you this then, right? If you're not gonna put the lotion on, and the legs gonna be ashy. Why not just put the leg sleeves on?
He tried to.
I'm talking about the
Oh,
whole. I'm talking about
the whole leg sleeve.
the
Okay.
forward jump.
Yeah.
Put the compression jump like the short jumps on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, my man wasn't tripping off of it, cause like he ain't
Yeah,
tripping.
and then you get the
But it's like
rebuttal.
he had like the long socks and the ace bandages or whatever he had on. It was a slither.
That's all, and that's all it takes. That's all. Hey, you seen the Twitter? That's all it takes.
Yeah, I bet he
uh
will going forward. Either lotion or had the sleeve on.
huh. KD had a response, and this is how I knew something was wrong because I didn't even see that stuff initially. I just seen his response and wonder what the fuck he was talking about. And when I said he just put out a tweet, he was saying like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm like a few seconds away from pulling that y'all broke card." You know what I'm saying? Y'all get on my nerves, but you could tell he was just joking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a few seconds away from pulling that in parentheses. I mean, in quotations, y'all broke card.
That's more funny now, because I don't know. I recently read over it. I'm thinking he trying to say he broke. But if
Nah,
he said it that way, then that's funny as
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
It's just your broke ass.
Yeah, okay, man. What's more evolution up, man? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Jumper wet. You know what I'm saying? Spread some around, man.
Yeah.
Um. All right. So, that pretty much covers all the topics we had. Now we could do our rundown of the NFL. Um, how you want to go?
Yeah, and just general conversation. Just wanted to just talk about the NFL. Like, what's our thoughts going into next week? What week are we in?
You said the Cowboys were 7-4. That's 11. Had they had a bye week?
I think they did. So probably like week 12.
Yeah, so week 12. Week
Yeah.
12.
So just how you feel about the NFL going into week 12? Like, we made some predictions. I know you say you don't really remember too many of your Jones. How is that holding up? has just the
What?
state of the NFL.
Well, bits and pieces were coming back as the more time. My mind's like a computer, so when we
Yeah.
talk, once time go past, it comes back. Patrick, I had Patrick Mahomes as the MVP. I had the Chiefs and the Seahawks making the Super Bowl. I had Aaron Donald as the Defensive Player of the Year. Um, I think I had Patrick Mahomes also as the Offensive Player of the Year. I don't think outside of probably the Chiefs making the Super Bowl, I'm not really confident in any of these. Like none of this is really going to happen.
Right.
What I will say is, and I want your opinion on this. It's been a while since I remember the league being like this balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, it's the same thing with the NBA. You know, we've been watching the NBA, and outside like the Warriors and I think the Suns, who are just like off to smoking hot starts. I think the Warriors are like 16-2, and I think the Suns might be like 15-3 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is just like super balanced out, 8-8, 11-9. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing in the league. It's like I don't. It's been a while since we had like balance, and there's no dominant team. Injuries are ravaging through everybody. Um, Arizona seemed like they were going to be like the team. This is going to be their year, and then Kyler Murray misses like a few games. Well, I guess he played in the game that they lost.
Yeah, the Green Bay Jones.
Yeah, and then they're 9-3. So,
Still
Tennessee,
very, very much in it.
yeah, Tennessee, who I think is a top seed in the AFC right now, they're 8-3, but you know, missing the big dog, Chris Henry, rest in peace, Derrick Henry. Um, I like the balances though. I like going into it knowing like, man, I don't know who gonna win this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good perspective to put on it. Like I was just thinking, how open it is, pause, and just no dominant teams, but that could be exciting and entertaining. Like you can watch it, like not knowing who can possibly emerge. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's gonna hit flip that switch and take hold and go in and win a Super Bowl or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, I just can't wait to see. Like I know a lot of my picks are wrong. You know what I'm saying? I try to definitely think outside the box and I just go with the vanilla picks. I pick Baker to be MVP. Definitely wrong on that front. I pick Chase Young to win Defensive Player of the Year. He's out for the season. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely wrong there. You know what I'm saying? And with some of my picks for the far as the teams and were kind of okay. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I think only the big hit was like just the Seahawks.
Right.
They might not can't come back and you know what I'm saying. But everything else is like still pretty much alive.
Right. Um. Yeah. As far as my picks go, um, I think I might be pretty much a lot good too. A lot of it's going to come down to like how the season finishes because you know, definitely had the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl, winning that division. Right now, it's a little close between all the teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, I think I had the Cowboys winning the NFC East.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. I messed up on that. I thought about it. I had to watch on Redskins. Wow, it's still a slight puncher's chance. Probably won't happen. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully
Right.
the Cowboys don't keep sliding and like Washington is starting to win a little bit, and so is Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is looking real good right now.
Yeah.
Um,
We didn't seen crazy stuff happen in that division, boy.
right. Yeah. And the funny thing is about like sports in general, and not even just the NFL, is like you'll be on the road, and you know you'll lose like a game, and then you'll turn around and now you done lost like 3 of the last 4 games. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah, that's definitely what just happened with the Cowboys.
Yeah, and it's like as much as everybody was on the same page about winning, it's easily to be on the same page about losing. And it's harder to like get off that track. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, like we watched yesterday, a bunch of little mental mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how you mentioned, not getting your head around and then getting past interference calls. cause jumping off sides on the field goal back to back, and now you then gave these niggas a free 10 yards closer to the field goal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just little mental stuff when you're not like all the way like dialed in, and that's what I was trying to explain to when we was in the party the other day talking about basketball, and we was talking about the Celtics and shit.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
vaguely heard that, John. You talking about you was talking to Killer?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like that shit sound good face value, but I was like, the little mental stuff, it be costing niggas games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I ain't saying you can't make mistakes because nobody's perfect, but at the same time, it's like I can state probably at least 3. Now we only like how many games into the season? 20.
Mm-hmm.
I can state at least 3 games where niggas done cost niggas the games because of shit that they done did in the closing seconds of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that we talk about, all of us talk about this all the time. It's like you gotta have the habits down pack first, and then you more than likely you won't have to worry about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that way when it happened, you know, just like it's happening on some wild shit right now, but niggas still got the habits. Niggas don't be having the habits. But yeah, the picks as far as division goes, looking a little alright. I can't remember who you have in the AFC East.
They got the Bills.
Yeah, what did I pick the Patriots?
I don't know.
I
I
might have
think you
picked the
might have picked
Bills.
the Bills too.
Yeah, I might have picked the
We
Bills
thought
too.
the Patriots could be one of those teams to
Yeah,
emerge, and look at them.
yeah. I think we definitely picked them for the playoffs though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely have to. If they don't win the division, that is.
Right. They got. Well, I don't know. With that win last night, did the Bills jump back in the driver's seat?
Yeah, I don't know. Compare. I think they already played one time, so it depends on who won that game.
Okay.
Um, Bill suffered a devastating injury last night in their win against the Saints. Tre'Davious White tore his ACL, out for the season.
Yeah, the Bills are leading right now.
Uh,
It's, you know what I'm saying.
okay, so they probably got that tiebreaker. But it's 5 games left. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because they 7-4, right? Or what? 8 and
Yeah,
4.
but they both 7-4.
Yeah, so that would be 7-9, but it's an extra game, so niggas can't be 7-9 no more. So it's 6 games left, and yeah, we'll see. We got some good stuff, to look forward to these last few weeks. NFL season goes fast, bro.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see who jumps out ahead and who, you know what I'm saying. What can we look for in the playoffs? Like I said, it's gonna suck with so many teams missing so many key players. You know what I'm saying. See
Mm-hmm.
who can, you know what I'm saying, stay afloat. You know what I'm saying. Take the loss and still go out there and handle business. You know what I'm saying. It's always gotta have that next man up mentality. Sucks. You know what I'm saying. No discredit to the players, but like, hey man, the show goes on.
definitely, definitely goes on. Man, sometimes I wish you could just do it like how Madden is.
Turn the injuries off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be sweet, right?
yeah, that's. But anybody, not mine. I'm about to say anybody but Tom Brady, but I wouldn't mind Tom Brady winning that one. What you think? What you think? The chances are with the Bucks, man.
I don't know. I mean, you still got that good chance with Tom as your quarterback, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But they aren't looking as strong as we might have thought they would
Right.
be. You know what I'm saying? But you never know how it can end.
Yeah. So I guess with that being said, did you have a what the fuck fact this week?
It just hit me. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't think to look up one either. So I guess we could just, it's our first week back. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of I had a couple of regular Jones, but I kind of want to get back into finding some juicy good stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen one little interesting video on TikTok that I could talk about, but nah, like I said, it
Yeah.
wasn't that amazing.
um. Yeah. So we'll just kick that back up the next go around next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't have that, but I will say, I I don't know what you call this segment, but
Mm-hmm.
Dream Doll, cut that shit out. Did you see that?
What happened?
So I don't even think she's from New York, right?
Okay.
But I guess she shot like I forgot the name of the song, but she did a she has a new song out and it's like a remake of some popular song from the '90s or whatever. And I think it has like a New York feel to the song for a New York artist or something like that. So she's like chilling in New York, you know what I'm saying, in the video or whatever. And she has like the Timbs on with the heels, and she has like a New York fitted bra on. Like they was flaming her ass.
A New York fitted,
Yeah,
bro.
actual New York fitteds as a bra.
Oh, okay. I think I heard somebody say. I think I heard somebody talk about somebody, but I just didn't know who they was talking about.
Dream Dog.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. New York is never going to give it up, huh?
Nah,
And you said she's not even from New York.
I don't think so. Not that I know of, cause the person who was going at her was like, "Look, ma, that's not how we dress. That's not how we dress." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to her. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. Um, so Dream Doll, she's bad. She one of them type of Jones. Yeah, I'm about
Yeah,
to say
she's
she.
bad.
By the name, you could tell she got something with her.
She's like one of the Jones I like low key like, even though she's not like as popping as all the other chicks or whatever. But shit, she definitely tough.
Yeah, that's not
Oh
Asian
no,
Doll.
excuse me, I stand corrected. She is from the Bronx.
Oh, okay, okay. So Asian Doll is that's King Von girl.
Yeah,
That was okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. All these dolls and brats and all that, man. Okay. Well, yeah, that's funny. Definitely gotta look up that picture. That's funny. But I guess this has been another Head for the Hills podcast, and we out.
Bye.